If you slow down long enough to really observe your life, not just react to it, but study it, you'll start to notice something most people miss. There's a pattern beneath the chaos, a quiet order beneath what once looked random. Moments that felt like setbacks, endings, or even failures begin to rearrange themselves in hindsight into stepping stones, not perfectly placed, not always comfortable, but undeniably purposeful. At first, life rarely feels like it's working out. It feels uncertain, unfair, even disorienting. Doors close without explanation. People leave, plans collapse. You outgrow versions of yourself that once felt like home. In those moments, the mind searches for control, for certainty, for immediate answers. But life doesn't operate on the timeline of your comfort, it operates on the timeline of your growth, and growth is not always gentle. What you begin to realize, though, is that every disruption carries direction. Every ending forces a reorientation. The job you didn't get pushes you towards something more aligned. The relationship that broke you open teaches you what you will no longer tolerate. The period of confusion strips away illusions you didn't even know you were living in. None of it feels like progress in the moment. But later, when you connect the dots, it becomes obvious. You were being moved, not blocked. This is where most people get it wrong. They assume that everything working out means everything goes according to plan. It doesn't. In fact, it often means the opposite. It means your plans fall apart so something better, something more true to who you are becoming can take shape. It means life refuses to let you settle into a version of yourself that's too small. There's a deeper intelligence at play here. Not something mystical you have to blindly believe in, but something you can observe through experience. Think about the hardest moments you've lived through. At the time, they felt unbearable. You questioned everything, but you made it through. And not just that, you changed because of it. You became sharper, more aware, more resilient. You started seeing things you couldn't see before. That's not an accident. Life doesn't just move you forward, it refines you as it does. It strips away what's unnecessary. It challenges your assumptions. It forces you to confront parts of yourself you might otherwise ignore. And while that process can feel like chaos, it's actually a form of alignment. When you begin to trust this, not blindly, but through your own lived evidence, you stop resisting every uncomfortable turn. You still feel it, you still go through it, but you don't collapse under it the same way. You understand that this moment, whatever it is not the final destination. It's part of a larger trajectory. And that trajectory always leads somewhere greater, not necessarily easier, not necessarily more comfortable, but more true. Greater doesn't mean perfect. It means expanded, wiser, more grounded, more in tune with who you actually are beneath conditioning, fear, and expectation. The real shift happens when you stop asking, why is this happening to me, and start asking, where is this taking me? That one change in perspective turns obstacles into information. It moves you from victimhood into participation. You're no longer just reacting to life, you're learning from it in real time. Because the truth is, everything in your life is shaping you into someone capable